Even before the earthquake, this city had a woeful shortage of healthcare centers in hospitals, and now severely injured people are being treated in some of the most primitive conditions you might imagine. Tonight, NBC's chief science correspondent Robert Bazell takes us behind the gates to the city's main hospital.
Hundreds of critically injured patients and their families have been waiting outside Port-au-Prince General, the city's largest hospital. 7 out of 10 buildings here were destroyed. There is no electricity, few staff, and little supplies. Pijan Duverdia's daughter was crushed to death in their 5-story apartment, but he managed to bring in his niece Simei, who has multiple severe injuries and still waits in the 95-degree sun. He says the niece's infections are getting worse quickly. Today, some care began as some staff and volunteers arrived. Jareen Berna was cooking dinner when the quake struck and boiling water spilled on her 2-year-old son Tyson. A nurse puts bacterial lotion on the severe burn. Last night, the first volunteer doctors from Partners in Health arrived, and in the dark they triaged the patients to determine who should get care first, like this woman.
She has an infected traumatic amputation. In other words, her foot was cut off during the earthquake. So it's a priority for us. We got to control that infection, and the only way to do this is to re-amputate at a high level.
The doctors are operating without electricity. There is no time to spare.
5 days of open wounds, they're all contaminated.
What will the future hold for those patients who survive? Dr. Ernest Benjamin, a Haitian by birth, works at Mount Sinai Hospital in New York.
You will try to get prostheses for these people if you can?
If we can. But again, that will be later on. Right now, if the person needs prosthesis, that means already half a success. That means we already saved the life.
At the hospital morgue, the bodies of those saved and those simply dropped off are piling up on the street with no more room inside. All day long, dazed people pour in, searching for family or friends. Usline was looking for Beatrice, her best friend from school. More patients keep arriving as the race to save them picks up ever so slowly. Robert Bazell, NBC News, Port-au-Prince.